go vegetarian for a week to see how hard it is to not be able to eat meat or dairy.
Our 20% time project is animal protection.
My 20% project is what to expect in 6th grade.
Our 20% time project is to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and Mikey's going to help us.
My 20% time project is I'm going to be quiet for 5 days and record my findings and observations.
For our 20% thing, Majiggy, we're doing hall passes, 3D printing hall passes. Waylon, anything else?
Nothing much. We're just gonna print them for Mr. Dahl's classroom.
For our 20% time project, we are
Making learning fun for the children by making educational raps.
My 20% project is seeing what really too much technology can do, because there's a lot of myths surrounding there's a little too much technology.
Our 20% time project is
Learning how to
juggle!
Some time project is
We're going to be starting a YouTube gaming to see what it's like for YouTubers who are playing different games.
For our 20% time project, we are doing dog treats and dog toys for the Animal Humane Society.
My 20% time project is to raise $5,000 for 5 different charities.
My 20% time project is I want to stop certain types of animals from getting more and more extinct.
My 20% project is about making a blog about cultural cooking. So every Thursday, me and my friend are going to cook different types of food around the world. And we're going to make YouTube videos on how to make it. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to share my experience of the world. So yeah.
Our 20% time project is going without our phones for 3 days.
Our 20% time project is Bang for a Cause, which is skin cancer. Yay!
Our 20% time project is making music with the guitar and the piano.
Our 20% time project is writing poems and providing inspiration for people.
My 20% time project is tips and tricks on bass fishing.
Our 20% time project is recycling used materials to make new stuff, like home decor and
Baking, too.
For our 20% project, we did a Jeopardy game about sports.
Our 20% project is we are learning how to do American Sign Language.
Okay.
Our 20% time project is making origami. Yeah, we're learning how to do it.
Yep.
Our 20% time project assignment, we're doing a Google form to raise awareness of animal cruelty and environmental cruelty.
And we're also hoping to get responses to see what other people think about the topic.
Our 20% time project is a scratch game. It's kind of dumb, but it works. It's not finished yet, and if you hit the red line, you go back to the starting point. Why did you wait over there? Okay, I'll just slide. Our 20. Is that not? Anyway. We're writing poems to provide inspiration for people. No, our 20% time project. I don't care.
For our 20%. Joe, 20% is from you. You said